Yeah, it's interesting. He's going out with a blaze, that's for sure, because you can't imagine he's
Yeah.
going to play too much longer, if at all, after this. I would read a little bit into that tea leaf to say that maybe they miscalculated the Wiseman piece. They didn't come out a really hint that there was a chance he wouldn't play. There was always a chance that he would, and that's a little bit unfair, I think, on him too. Even if he was going to come back and play, to ask anything more than him besides 6 fouls and maybe a few block shots and plug in the lane for periods of time. It's a tough balance because there's a financial piece involved in that on the court, off the court, as you mentioned. Look, they have a pretty good core with Kuminga and Poole, even Moody, to a lesser extent, Gary Payton, that clearly is going to become the future of this if they stay intact on the team, if the roster management is there. Um, I am also a little surprised by that, because you would think that the chance they gave Andre to come back, which he has to respect. The fact that they're paying him, I mean, and paying him a lot to do that, and the fact that he's basically just going to be on playoff mode, because I can't even remember anything impactful he's done during this regular season other than maybe say something now. I don't know if that means that he's trying to put himself in those positions that he can help make those decisions in the future and thinks he's got front office aspirations of his own. Um, but I think that's more of a frustration. If I had to read into that, Larry, I think that's more of a frustration call to know that they probably do and did need a piece in the front court. You're asking a lot of Looney right now. They've always asked a lot. Now they're asking even more of him, and to not have someone who can kind of give you that rim protection, even in parts, even if it's a rim runner. They've always thrived on having even they utilize JaVale McGee properly that way, a guy that can play above the rim and get what they call that vertical spacing out of the dunker spot. They really don't have that within the offense, and that's something that they need to really unlock that offense in counter strikes. So surprising, yes, that he would say that now. It's a little bit of his parting shot, maybe his final one. Like, hey, we got to get something out of this. We got to try to find some motivating factor. I don't know what good that does, because it's not going to change anything on the floor, right? It's not going to add anybody right now. Surprised that him and his veteran mind would throw that out there, but that's why they pay him what they pay him.